I've always believed that you should never, ever give up and you should always keep fighting even when there's only a slightest chance. Once something is a passion, the motivation is there. Sometimes minor details can have a huge impact. If you don't devote 100% of your efforts to every detail, you immediately run into difficulties. Never think that success is down to your own performance alone. If you start listening only to yourself, you take the first step back towards the bottom. The flowers of victory belong in many vases. Just being a mediocre driver has never been my ambition. That's not my style. You win a race, the next race it's a question mark. Are you still the best or not? That's what is funny, but that's what is interesting, and that's what is challenging. You have to prove yourself every time. When you start out on a team, you have to get the teamwork going and then you get something back. I know what I am, and what I have to do in my profession, so I can handle the pressure. It's the way I think. I don't feel like promising big things to my fans. I'm not thinking about victory at all. I'll do my best to get on the podium at least, although I must admit I feel fairly pessimistic. I just want to be known as a very normal person and be treated as that and be able to walk down the street like anyone else. People get excited around me and behave differently than they would normally. I don't feel different from anyone else, except that I drive a racing car around in circles faster than somebody else. I didn't have statistics in my mind when I was racing. It was always a consequence, a nice consequence. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the reason I was racing. The first thing, when I got the money, I knew I would support somebody, and the person I supported was my family, because we were really in debt with the money. And so I gave to my father this suitcase full of money, and he couldn't believe it, and that was something very special. If I didn't even stand a chance of winning races and competing for the title, I don't think I would be that interested in continuing my career. If you do things to the limit, and don't purposely go over that limit, then I think it's fine to do whatever you want, so long as you enjoy it. That's what's important. I will do everything I can to bring the number one to Ferrari. The whole team and all the fans deserve it. When you're very successful, you become careless and try to turn many things into routine. Psychologically speaking, it's very important to be in good shape. I work in a sport that requires you to react quickly and be in excellent shape. Besides, things don't get easier as you get older. I retired simply because I didn't have the passion and motivation anymore. I was tired. At the time I thought, well, I had a great time, there is the end. At some moment, there is the right time to call it an end.